Hello, I'm Ranjana Bigu. So, the company that we have selected for our assignment is Mitsubishi Electric Group. In this second part of this assignment, we're going to look at the details and solution of each risk and how to add controls to curtail the risk. So, an audit plan would be diverse to verify whether proper security mechanisms are in place and are functioning. So, we're going to look at it at the next slide.
The first risk include social domain risk. It includes social engineering. It uses psychological manipulation to trick users into making security mistakes or giving away sensitive information. It is the art of manipulating people into giving out information that shouldn't be revealed. It encompasses a range of malicious activities accomplished through human interaction. It is also the art of manipulating people into giving out information that shouldn't be revealed. These attacks happen in usually a series of steps. The malicious people or a perpetrator first investigate the intended victims to gather necessary background information such as potential point of entry and weak security protocols needed to proceed with the attack. Then the attacker moves to gain the victim trust and provide stimuli for subsequent actions that break security practices such as revealing sensitive information or granting access to critical resources. The reason for this attack is that it is relatively easy to implement. This diagram shows how social engineering works. The first steps are investigation, second hook, third play, and the fourth exit. Now coming to the social engineering solution, Mitsubishi Electronic Group can provide training and awareness programs to their employees, such as they can be educated on how perpetrators or malicious people can use different techniques. They should always use strong and complex password and if possible to use two-factor authentication. Additionally, they should use a secure connection with an SSL certificate to access emails. Lastly, they should have the HTML in the email client disabled, as it will stop code in the attachment or email from being executed. Now coming to social engineering risk, this control can be implemented by Mitsubishi Electronic Group. Employee alertness is an absolutely vital control against social engineering, making this one of the most important security awareness topic. Furthermore, warming sign and physical access control should indicate clearly that unauthorized access to incorporate facilities is forbidden. Logical access control on the network and system should make it difficult or even impossible for employees to install executable office or gain access to sensitive data beyond their job requirement. Example could be role-based access control. Antivirus controls can significantly reduce the risk of malware such as Trojan horse program, including keyboard loggers and viruses. Controls to prevent dumpster diving. It is a searching or trash for useful information. Confidential USB should be locked and preferably secured to the office, which will help to the attackers from gaining confidential data from the trash.
Thank you. Physical risks include dangers that pose threat to physical assets, including computer systems, hardware, and infrastructure, your buildings, equipment, and people. The physical risks are divided into three categories. Firstly, we have external risks, which are due to weather, for example, fire, tornadoes, floods, and hurricanes. Moreover, we have internal risks, which include power failures, humidity, and unstable power supply. Also, since the company manufactures electrical equipment and electronics, it is vulnerable to explosions. Finally, we have human risk, where competitors or outsiders may access the building and steal or damage the organization's valuable assets. Moving on, the solutions for physical risks are the use of smoke detectors, fire alarms, extinguishers, and water detection systems, the use of generators in case of power failures, and air conditioning systems to reduce humidity. use of CCTV surveillance, security guards, protective barriers, locks, access control, and perimeter intrusion detection so as to prevent unauthorized access to the building. The controls to physical risks that can be added are entry-exit access control. This is used to limit and control who has access to enter rooms and sites. It ensures that only authorized persons can have access. It is implemented by using ID card-based authentication systems to ensure security as well as more efficient entry and exiting. Environmental control. Fire, humidity, temperature, and smoke control systems should be put in place so as to provide monitoring capabilities and automated activity, including alarms, fire suppressions, and alerts. Now I will pass on to my friend Disha.
Thank you, Asira. I'll be elaborating more about the three compliance risks that the Mitsubishi Electric Group might encounter. Firstly, we have risk of bribery. Employees who face financial struggle or cheat to gain profit are vulnerable to those. This violates the anti-bribery policy and can ruin the whole organization. Secondly, we have risk of theft in the process of export. However, employees are held responsible for that since they could not manage when theft are taking place. This violates the corporate security export control regulation. And finally, we have the risk of accepting illegal transactions. There are fake websites such as Tumblr, which consist of a series of dummy transactions are created by hackers, and this is against the Mitsubishi Electric Group conduct of guidelines if any employees are tricked for that. Moving to the next slide, we have the solution for the three compliance risks listed above. Firstly, update anti-bribery policies. Regular bribery training for the employees should be provided, as well as anyone found guilty will face the highest sanctions. Secondly, maintain export control. Make sure that all transactions are closely monitored. Teach employees to be alert and train staff in dealing with theft. Thirdly, we have dissociation with antisocial group. Transaction contracts shall include articles in elimination of crime syndicates and other antisocial group, providing termination for the contract in event of when the transaction partner is found in illegal activities. Then we have compliance risk control, which is internal control. It is used to minimize risk, protect assets, ensure accuracy of record, promote operational efficiency, and encourage policies. Here is a 5-step process. We have control environment, risk assessment, control activities, information and communication, monitoring activities. More details are provided on the slide. Now I let Desha talk on technology risk.
Thank you, Disha. Technology risks such as cyber attack, password theft, and service outage can lead to strategic, financial, operational, and reputational implications of an organization. It arises when the cybersecurity measures are lacking, such as relying on antivirus as a single security layer, failing to encrypt data, inadequate cybersecurity policy, and cyber incident response plan where no information security training is fully prepared. Moving on to the next slide, solution of technology risk. Technological cyber defense solution can help to prevent and respond to cyber threats in protecting its system and data. Some of the cyber attacks countermeasure are practice of handling spoof mail through conducting regular exercises with employees, deployment of multi-layer defense consisting of 3 layers of technological measures such as the Internet Gateway Security by blocking unauthorized access, endpoint security which includes prevention of malware infection, and information protection, which is store information based on its degree of importance in secure location, computer security incident response team, and lastly, proper management of internet website. Moving to technology risk control, an effective technology risk management strategy is put in place in order to anticipate potential problems by proactively managing risk through a combination of information security measures, namely protection, monitoring, and action to prevent major incidents and breaches. And secondly, by performing a PDCA cycle, namely design, implementation, monitoring, and investigation in the network information security for continuous improvement for processes. I now pass on to Ranjana.
I'm Ranjana, so I'm going to talk about the financial risk. So financial risk is the probability of losing cash in the investment or business progress that can occur in the company of Mitsubishi. Financial risk is caused because of market developments. Market developments can incorporate a large group of components. We have different categories. The common ones are market risk, credit risk, liquidity risk, and operational risk. And the solution for financial risk we can prioritize. So we're going to see make a list of what of type of risk we should prioritize. The second, we're going to purchase insurance. Third, limit liability. Fourth, carry out a quality assurance program. Fifth, limit high risk customers. Sixth, control growth. Seventh, name a risk management team. And for the financial risk control, we have how we can avoid and how we can reduce having effectively encountered the loss, and we have redistribution, which means we can implies offloading onto an outsider. So these three are important for the financial risk control. We have avoiding, risk, reducing, redistributing. And tools to control financial risk that we can use in the Mitsubishi company. The fundamental analysis that we can use, technical analysis, and quantitative analysis. Thank you. For the audit plan, the audit plan has been devised to verify whether proper security mechanisms are in place and are functioning. So as you can see in this table, we talked about the area, the description, and the deliverables. As you can see, for the area, you have vulnerability scanning, report audit, security architecture audit, baseline auditing, internal control and workflow audit, policy audit, threat risk assessment. And you can see the description that we have made and the deliverables, and so you can note that this is an audit plan that can be based for the Mitsubishi company. So it can be concluded that doing the second part of our assignment has helped us to know a lot more about the Mitsubishi Electric Group. And we have learned about how to plan and audit to verify whether proper security mechanisms are in place and are functioning. We have learned a lot by doing several researches, and all this knowledge that we have gained from this assignment would be really beneficial and helpful for us to make an effective and good audit for our assignment. Thank you.